Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us now start the program with the main affairs of the week. The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development has stated that paddy production has decreased by about 9% in the fiscal year 2078-79 as compared to the previous fiscal year. A complete vaccination program has been started in all the 5 local levels of Kaski to protect livestock through vaccination and increase production by reducing the decline in livestock production due to disease. Ministry for Agriculture and Livestock Development, Mahendra Rai Yadav, has said that the problem of fertilizer and compost will be solved. Plus more. Let us continue the program with the maize seeds. Nepal has to import everything, including seeds. This is a great economic tragedy since we have 65% of the population engaged into agriculture. The reason is clear that the agriculture system is primitive in most parts and is unscientific. With the corona pandemic situation in the country, it is worse. This year, the production of paddy has gone down due to unseasonal rains. This has a great impact on the agriculture economy of the country. This is the time to prepare maize for cultivation. The government is importing a large quantity of maize for cultivation. In the first 4 months of the current fiscal year, 196,045 metric tons of maize seeds of different varieties have been imported. Let us look at this news report for a little while. In the first 4 months of the current fiscal year, 196,045 metric tons of maize seeds of different varieties have been imported. The same amount of maize seeds has been imported as the maize cultivation season is about to start. There are statistics that the import of maize seeds has been increasing for some years now, from which it is clear that dependence on maize seeds is increasing. It is said that the import of seeds has increased due to lack of coordination between the 3 levels of government. According to the Customs Department, in the first 4 months of the current fiscal year, 196,045 metric tons of maize seeds worth 6,919.86 million were imported from Argentina, Brazil, India, Canada, South Africa, Turkey, and the USA. Out of them, 185.585,950 kilograms of maize seeds worth 6.25 billion have been imported from India. Argentina is the next largest exporter of maize seeds. During the same period, 77.32 million kg of maize seeds worth 654.134 million rupees were imported from this country. It is mentioned that 1.274 million kg of maize seeds worth 109.77 million rupees were imported from South Africa in the last 4 months. According to the Customs Department, 792,240 kg of maize seeds were imported from Brazil, 345,000 kg from Turkey, 38,420 kg from the United States, and 7,800 kg from Canada. Maize is cultivated in about 9 lakh hectares of land in Nepal. Maize is cultivated in 11% of the land in the high hills, 71% in the central hills, and 18% in the Terai. Maize production in Nepal is about 2.2 million metric tons. After the news report, let us now talk about paddy production this year. As I said, it is reported that the production of paddy has decreased. This has a great impact on the economy of the country. Paddy is the main crop that supports life here. Nepali people prefer to eat rice over other grains. This is why the demand of paddy in the country is increasing as the mouth to feed is also increasing. This is why every year a large quantity of paddy is imported from India to meet the demand, which means this year there will be increased import of paddy into the country. Of course, it is loss for the country. The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development has stated that paddy production has decreased by about 9% in the fiscal year 2078-79 as compared to the previous fiscal year. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development has stated that paddy production has decreased by about 9% in the fiscal year 2078-79 as compared to the previous fiscal year. Speaking at a press conference in Kathmandu on Sunday, the ministry said that paddy production has decreased by 8.74% as compared to the previous year. Compared to the production figures of the last 5 years, the production so far has been low, the ministry said. According to the ministry, 5.13 million metric tons of paddy has been produced in this fiscal year. Compared to the last fiscal year, the area under paddy has increased by about 4,000 hectares and productivity has decreased by 8.61% according to the ministry. The Ministry of Agriculture has taken unseasonal rains as the reason for decline in paddy production. Paddy was severely damaged due to rains in the last week of Asoj. According to the preliminary details of the Ministry of Agriculture, more than 4 lakh metric tons of paddy has been damaged. At the press conference, Agriculture Minister Mahendra Rai Yadav informed that a study was being carried out on the reasons for decline in paddy production. He said that there was a problem in marketing of the produce produced by the farmers. He said that despite the government's initiative to import enough manure, the supply of manure could not be arranged as expected. According to the ministry, Nepal is self-sufficient in paddy if it produces 6 to 6.5 million metric tons of paddy. This time, the Ministry of Agriculture had set a target of producing at least 6 million metric tons of paddy. After the news report, let us now talk about Cardamom Price. One of the most prized exports of Nepal is cardamom. It is the production that earns foreign currency. This is why the Nepali farmers are turning into cardamom producers. 42 different districts of the country are suitable for cardamom production. 22 different districts produce significant quantity of cardamom in the country. This year, the farmers are very happy since the price of the cardamom has increased in the international market. This means that this will bring money into the country. Farmers in Bhojpur are excited after the price of cardamom has gone up this year. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Farmers in Bhojpur are excited after the price of cardamom has gone up this year. Cardamom, which was sold at 26,000 rupees per quintal last year, has been sold at 40,200 rupees per quintal this year, according to the farmers. Cardamom farmers have received almost double the price compared to last year. According to Agriculture Knowledge Center of Bhojpur, 232 metric tons of cardamom has been produced in Bhojpur this year. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center of Bhojpur, cardamom is being cultivated in 597 hectares of land in the district, even though there are 719 hectares of cardamom cultivable land in the district at present. Cardamom Zone program is being implemented in 30 wards of local level. In the wards, the program is implemented in 6 pockets, 2 block and 6 local levels for cardamom expansion in the district. After the news report, let us now talk about animal vaccination. Because of lack of animal vaccination in Nepal, the animal products are not allowed to be exported even if there is a large production, according to one report. The Nepali government is now awakening to the prospect of export of animal products. This is why there are vaccination programs. Nepal itself also needs safe animal products. Also, the animals die due to disease and cause a lot of loss. This brings the economy down. Nepal should be working on modernization of agribusiness. A complete vaccination program has been started in all the 5 local levels of Kaski to protect livestock through vaccination and increase production by reducing the decline in livestock production due to disease. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
A complete vaccination program has been started in all the 5 local levels of Kashki to protect livestock through vaccination and increase production by reducing the decline in livestock production due to disease. The Gandaki state government has started the program in Kashki this year as per the plan to implement full vaccination program in all 85 municipalities of the state within the next 3 years, with the objective of eradicating infectious disease in animals and ensuring quality livestock production. In the previous fiscal year, Rupa and Machapushri villages were vaccinated and declared as fully vaccinated. According to the Center of Veterinary Hospital and Veterinary Services Experts Center under the Ministry of Land Management, Agriculture and Cooperatives and Poverty Alleviation has started full vaccination program in collaboration with the local level animal branch. Vaccination program will be continued in the municipality which was declared as fully vaccinated last year. According to the veterinary hospital, 46 vaccinators have been deployed in Pokhara and 20 in Machapushri, and 25,000 animals have been vaccinated so far.
After the news report, let us now talk about vaccinator orientation in Bardia. Bardia is the most favorable place to keep goats and other animals. This is because of the fodder to feed the animals there. This is a great opportunity for the farmers. However, the farmers have to suffer loss due to disease in the animals. This has been the risk that the farmers have been taking. This is also the risk for the country. Now, there's a campaign to eradicate foot and mouth disease. This campaign will help the farmers to grow healthy animals and animal products. The demand for animal products in China is great big. This means that if we produce a great deal in Nepal, there will be opportunity for export to China. A one-day vaccinator orientation program has been conducted in Gularia, Bardia, targeting animal technicians. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
The Integrated Agriculture and Livestock Development Office Gularia Bardia has conducted one-day seminar on vaccinator orientation under the Foot and Mouth Disease Eradication Campaign. During the program, the veterinary technicians were informed about the disease. Agriculture technician Pramod Kumar Yadav said that the program provided information on how to protect animals from foot and mouth disease. He said that the farmers could be easily informed about the disease by visiting the village, and help would be provided to reduce the damage to the animals and save the animals.
आज जो यहाँ पर हो रहा है गोष्ठी वैक्सीनेटर अभिमुखीकरण गोष्ठी, इसको लेने से हमें इतना फ़ायदा मिला है कि इस जो पशु का खोरेत रोग के बारे में है, इसके बारे में हम लोग को जानकारी हुआ है। पशु को कैसे बचाना चाहिए, कैसे चलाना चाहिए, उसके रोग के बारे में पता होने के बाद हम लोग जाकर गांव घर में किसान लोगों को भी बताएंगे। किसान लोग को जानकारी होने से हम लोग पशु की क्षति जो होती है उससे भी बचा सकते हैं, और पशु को हम लोग कैसे बढ़ाएंगे आगे और उससे कितना फ़ायदा ले सकते हैं, रोग से भी बचा सकते हैं। इस तालीम से हम लोग को इतना फ़ायदा मिला है।
Animal technician Sarita Chaudhary says that they have learned some things about FMD in one-day orientation program. She said that FMD is a disease of cattle and sheep, and this disease is especially prevalent in sheep. FMD is also called foot and mouth disease. She said that after learning about the vaccination, it would be easier to go to the village and explain the disease to the farmers.
खोरेत रोग उन्मूलन कार्यक्रम अभियान कार्यक्रम भ्याक्सिनेटर अभिमुखीकरण गोष्ठीमा हामीहरूले आज एफएमडी को बारेमा केही कुराहरू सिक्यौं। एफएमडी चाहिँ गाई भैँसी भेडा बाख्राहरूमा लाग्ने रोग हो। यो रोग चाहिँ विशेष गरी भेडा बाख्राहरूमा देखा पर्छ। एफएमडीलाई फुट माउथ डिजिज पनि भनिन्छ। यो भ्याक्सिनेटरको बारेमा हामी सिकिसकेपछि गाउँघरमा गएर कृषक दाजुभाइहरूलाई पनि यसको बारेमा केही भन्नेछौँ। अनि यसको बारेमा आफूले जानेको भ्याक्सिनेटरको गाउँघरमा भइरहेको रोगहरूको बारेमा सबैलाई जानकारी दिने अनि यस्ता कुराहरू पछि पनि आइराख्नेछन् भन्ने विश्वास लिएको छु।
According to the Integrated Agriculture and Livestock Development Office Gularia Bardia, 70,000 doses of vaccine have been received in Bardia district for the eradication of the disease.
The Integrated Agriculture Development Office, Bardia, has appointed 45 vaccinators from 8 local municipalities for the vaccination campaign. They will have to administer 70,000 vaccines in all 8 municipalities.
एकीकृत कृषि तथा पशुपन्छी विकास कार्यालय बर्दियाको आयोजनामा 8 वटा स्थानीय पालिकाहरूबाट 45 जना भ्याक्सिनेटरहरू सिफारिस भई आएकोमा 45 जनालाई हामी 8 वटा पालिकाको लागि भ्याक्सिनेटर पदमा नियुक्ति गरिएछ अनि ती भ्याक्सिनेटरहरू 8 वटा पालिकामा गएर 70,000 एफएमडी खोप लाउनुहुन्छ र उहाँहरूलाई हामी प्रति ठुलो पशुलाई 10 रुपैयाँ र सानो पशुलाई हामी 5 रुपैयाँ पारिश्रमिक दिन्छौँ र भ्याक्सिनेटरहरूलाई हामी दुर्घटना बिमाको पनि यो कार्यालयले व्यवस्था गरेको छ.
The program was attended by 45 animal technical vaccinators from 8 local bodies in Bardia district, and the vaccinators were given vaccinator permits. After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about sugarcane price. The price of sugarcane has increased this year. However, the sugarcane farmers are not happy with the price. They are saying that it does not cover the investment cost. The Nepali government has been fixing the market price of the agricultural produce to bring fair trade into the country. The sugarcane growers in the past have been struggling to get paid for their sugarcane. It has been a great struggle for the farmers as they are not being paid in full. There was a death in the past in this case. The price of sugarcane has been fixed at 590 rupees per quintal for this year. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The price of sugarcane has been fixed at 590 rupees per quintal this year. The government has fixed the minimum purchase price of the sugarcane for this year at 520 rupees per quintal, excluding government subsidy. At a press conference held at Shingadarbar on Thursday to announce the decision of the cabinet, the government spokesperson Gyanendra Bahadur Kargi said that the farmers would get 520 rupees per quintal for the production cost of sugarcane and profit. Similarly, the farmers will get 590 rupees this year by adding 65.28 rupees per quintal as per the government subsidy.
आर्थिक वृद्धि तथा उत्पादनशीलताका लागि जापान सरकारबाट प्राप्त हुने जापानी येन 10 बिलियन करिब रु 10 अरब 39 करोड नीतिगत ऋण सहायता स्वीकार गर्ने आर्थिक वर्ष 2078-79 को लागि उखुको न्यूनतम खरिद मूल्य प्रति क्विन्टल रु 520 निर्धारण गर्ने नेपाल विद्युत प्राधिकरणका विभिन्न वितरण केन्द्र र प्रसारण लाइन आयोजनाका लागि जग्गा प्राप्ति गर्ने र प्रारम्भिक कारबाही चलाउने अधिकारी तोक्ने.
The meeting decided that the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development will sign an agreement to purchase manure from India through GTG. The price submitted by the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Supplies on the recommendation of the Ministry of Agriculture was approved by the Council of Ministers on Wednesday. The ministry also said that government subsidy has been added to sugarcane farmers this year. Sugarcane farmers have objected to the price of sugarcane fixed by the government. According to the Serlahai Sugarcane Farmers Struggle Committee, the pricing of sugarcane is less than the cost. Sugarcane farmers said that the government has not acted in the interest of the farmers. Earlier, a team led by Kapil Muni Manali, president of the Federation of Sugarcane Growers, had drawn the attention of the government, saying that the price of sugarcane should be more than 650 rupees per quintal. After the news report, let us now talk about problem of fertilizer in Nepal. Every year, there has been a problem that there is no fertilizer during the time of need. The farmers are always frustrated and anxious that the crop does not pay for the cost of growing. There's always a stress in the farming community during the crop feeding time. There's always news that the farmers are paying more price for the fertilizer and they are not getting enough fertilizer. The farmers are worried that their crop will not get the market at higher price. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has said that the problem of fertilizer and compost will be solved. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has said that the problem of manure and compost will be solved. In an interview with Reporters Club in Kathmandu on Thursday, he also informed that there would be an agreement with India to purchase manure through GTG. He said that current 12,000 metric tons of urea and DAP will be distributed to the farmers. He informed that a proposal has been registered with the investment board to set up a factory in Nepal for fertilizer production in Nepal. He said that there is a talk of building an electric fertilizer factory in Nepal now. Minister Yadav also informed that the manure would be procured through G2G to solve the problem. Similarly, Yadav said that the state government has also been sent a procedure from the center regarding manure management. He claimed that the problems of farmers in some parts of the country would be solved.
अब तो 5.5 अरब रुपैयाँ दिनको लागि विपद व्यवस्थापनको माध्यमबाट कृषि मन्त्रालयको माध्यमबाट जिल्लामा हैन विपद व्यवस्थापन छ त्यहाँबाट दिने हो। उहाँले अघि कुरा उठाउनु यो शीतलहरी आयो हैन के गर्ने। अहिले प्रत्येक नगरपालिकामा प्रत्येक प्रदेशमा र सरकारको यहाँ पनि कानुनी रूपमा हैन विपद व्यवस्थापनको व्यवस्था छ। सबै नगरपालिका गाउँपालिकाले आफ्नो बजेटको हिसाबले सबै पैसा राखेको हुन्छ। यस्तै बेलामा राख्नको लागि हैन त्यो सबै गरिरहेको छ। स्थानीय सरकारले प्रदेश सरकारले र केन्द्रले पनि आफ्नो हैन ठाउँबाट हैन त्यो प्रकारको हैन सर्कुलर आफ्नो ठाउँमा हैन प्रदेश सरकारले यो काम गर्नुस् भनेर जहाँ हुन्छ भने संघले पनि हैन गर्ने काममा हैन अब स्थानीय तहमा त अनुदान दिने हो। हामीले चाहेर पनि त्यहाँ के गर्न सक्दैनौँ। अनुदान दिने हो प्रदेशमा चाहिँ यहाँ हो। हामीले त कुनै कार्यालय हुँदैन। त्यस प्रकारले सबै सरकारको आफ्नो नियमभित्र आफ्नो हैन अधिकारभित्र रहेर
He also said that the price of sugarcane has been fixed at 590 rupees per quintal. After the news report, let us now talk about export in Nepal. Nepal also exports few things. However, the export and import has been affected due to corona. The area is not doing well. The Nepali government has different programs in different areas, but these programs have been found not well managed and implemented. For this, the government has to be more active as export is the area that brings money into the country. Nepal needs to focus on this area by producing extra. Export businessmen have complained that the government has not listened to their grievances. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Export businessmen have complained that the government has not listened to their grievances. Speaking at a program organized in Kathmandu on the occasion of the 24th General Assembly of the Nepal Export Council and the 6th Export Day, he said that his demands had not been heard even after informing the state. Speaking on the occasion, Hari Bahadur Karki, the outgoing chairman of the Export Council, said that the suggestions made to the state on various issues could not be implemented. He said that even if the government gives unauthorized loans to exports, it has not been implemented.
नेपाल सरकारले को नीति नियम उहाँले सुझाव माग्दाखेरि पनि हामीले यो कुराहरू हामीले दिइसकेको अवस्था छ। हामीले 34 बुँदे सुझाव पनि पेश गरिसकेको अवस्था हो र निकासी व्यापार प्रवर्धन गर्न स्वदेश तथा विदेशमा एक्सपोर्ट विक सिंगल कन्ट्री फेयर आदि जस्ता प्रवर्धनात्मक कार्यक्रमहरूको आयोजनाका लागि सरकारसँगको सहकार्यमा परिषद मार्फत सञ्चालन गर्ने भन्ने छ।
The council has selected a new working committee to mark the 6th Export Day with the slogan Reform of Export Trade, Basis of National Economy. After the news report, let us now talk about cost of rice. Rice is the main diet of the Nepali people. It is the said diet that the Nepali people are almost addicted to. This is why the demand of paddy is very high in Nepal. This is also the reason that the Nepali government imports a large amount of paddy into the country. The upper mountain region is dependent on the import of the paddy. The paddy price for those people is very high. The price fixed by the government is very high this year. However, the farmers are saying that the price of paddy fixed by the government does not cover the production cost. This might be too sticky for price at the high mountains. Farmers have complained that the support price of paddy fixed by the government for the current fiscal year has been reduced. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Farmers have complained that the support price of paddy fixed by the government for the current fiscal year has been reduced. Farmers have said that the production cost price will not rise when selling paddy. Farmers have complained that the support price of paddy fixed by the government for the current fiscal year has been reduced. Farmers who came to sell paddy at Food Management and Trade Company Limited Birganj complained that the government had reduced the support price of paddy this year. Farmers said that they had to cultivate without manure every year due to lack of fertilizer, seeds, and the cost of cultivation was high, and the government was also reluctant to raise the production cost. On the one hand, the government does not provide timely fertilizer at concessional rates, and on the other hand, farmers are compelled to buy fertilizer at high prices. Farmers say that the cost of production was increased when they have to pay for irrigation as there is no irrigation facility. Farmer Ram Janma Mahat, who came to Birganj to sell paddy, complained that the price fixed by the government would not be able to cover the cost. Mahat demanded that the government fix the support price based on the cost of production.
हामीहरुलाई त राम्रै लागिरहेछ गाउँघरमा त व्यापारीहरुले 26 27 25 सम्म किनिरहेछ अब फाइदा हामीहरु त किसान हौ किसानको दाम जति महँगो गयो भने राम्रो हुन्छ किनभने हामीहरुले खाद पनि त 50 रुपैयाँ बोरा पाइरहेको छैन यहाँको हो किसानको त 50 रुपैयाँ बोरा पनि पाइरहेको छैन किलोको.
The government has fixed the support price of Sona Mansuli paddy at 2,902 per quintal this year. The Office of Fertilizer Management and Trading Company Limited Birganj is crowded with farmers selling paddy. Despite the crowd of farmers selling paddy, the office has stopped buying paddy due to the cold weather. According to Bikash Kotwal, head of the office, the procurement of paddy has been stopped for a few days due to adverse weather conditions and cold. He said that 5,883 metric tons of paddy has been procured by the company from Posh 8 to 20th, and more paddy is yet to be procured.
हामीले 2078 पुस 8 गतेदेखि धान खरिद सुरु गरेका छौं जसमा हिजोसम्म हामीले 5800 समथिङ धान खरिद गरेका छौं अझै पनि हामीसँग लगभग 9000 10000 समथिङको कोटा बाँकी छ बीचमा तपाईको जुन बुधबारदेखि पानी परेको र आवश्यक चिसोपना पनि बढेको कारणले गर्दाखेरि तपाईको हाम्रो धानको जुन मोइस्चर अथवा सुखापनमा चाहिँ समस्या 2-3% बढेर गएको छ जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अधिकतम किसानहरुको धान फेल हुने सम्भावना देखिएको छ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले 2-3 दिनको लागि लगभग आज पुस 20 गतेदेखि 24 गतेसम्म चाहिँ धान खरिद बन्द गरेका छौं र पुनः आइतबारदेखि हामी धान खरिद सुचारु गर्दै छौं.
Fertilizer Management and Trading Company Birganj has set a target of purchasing 15,000 quintals of Sona Mansuli paddy and 3,000 quintals of Jira Masinu paddy this year. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the week. The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development has stated that paddy production has decreased by about 9% in the fiscal year 2078-79 as compared to the previous fiscal year. A complete vaccination program has been started in all the 5 local levels of Kaski to protect livestock through vaccination and increase production by reducing the decline in livestock production due to disease. Ministry for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has said that the problem of fertilizer and compost will be solved. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan. Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kishan.